Hello, Internet. So yeah, Final Fantasy 14, doing some job quests. I am not on the right character or class right now. So yeah, all the melee DPS are up to where they're at. So, that's cool. I think, I don't know, I kind of want to just like keep going down the list like this and get like through all these level 60 ones, because I won't get to them for a while. But then I guess the machinist is after the bard, so that kind of messes stuff up. I mean, I might as well, honestly, just go down the list, because I'll get through all these eventually. So I'll switch over to my bard now, because they are definitely missing some skills. Before I continue, let me turn in my latest achievement reward, which is a mount thing for the 500 player commendations. So let's check that out. That should be my inventory, right? Yeah. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's just the Magitech with effing shininess. Bummer. I was hoping this would be like not, or something else. Didn't know what it was, and then let me really see what it looks like before I jump into this job quest thing that I'm about to do. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good on getting my levels on my whatchamacallits. Oh, it's just golden. Let me see if the music's the same. That's not it. It probably is the same. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm doing pretty good on my levels. Platinum 69, nice. Getting the warrior there now. And then I've it's taking me so long to do this that my well-rested buff is basically on all the time, so I'm getting extra XP, which is nice. So every time I get something in the on these characters now, it's even more XP, which is nice. So because on the tanks, I'm not really grinding as much as I would be if I was on my DPS classes and doing all the daily roulettes. I'm just doing the let's see, I do main scenario, I do frontline, and then I do if I have one of the alliance raids in my quarterly book, I'll do that. So I've been doing Circus Tower this week. I don't know. It's I would jump into that every day, but I don't know. It's I don't know. I knowing that for the most part I just did PvP and the daily main scenario quest and it went pretty fast. I kind of just didn't really feel like doing the alliance raid, so I just didn't. So that's why I'm doing that. Oh man, but yeah, to get all those tanks to 70. I don't know, man. It's I kind of just keep progressing the story, but I would also like to get all these job quests done. So it's that's because I put it off for so long, but then it's I don't really need to. So I don't know, because I'm also playing Destiny right now. I'm trying to get leveled up in that, which I'm pretty sure I will. I'd rather not play them both at the same time because I don't want to. I want to when I jump back into the story, I want to just be fully focused and committed and locked in. So that's why that's like that. Anyway, Archer's Anthem. Let us continue where we left off. Wait, do I have job side stuff? Things are getting serious. Oh, I do have a bunch of side stuff, don't I? I might actually do that this time. Since this is a level 60 class, and it's going from 30 on the job quests. And these next two are just expansions ones. Well, I don't know how many of the machinist ones I did. I did a lot of them, but I would like to get their those skills. And Dancer's just 60, so I might do Dancer and Gunbreaker just to get them done. Because, like the Samurai, they should only have like a few job quests. So we'll see what happens. Even though I just said I was going down the line, since you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Does the other tank or Magitech thing fly like that? I don't know, does it? Let me see. I think it just effing, doesn't... Oh, it does, okay. See, I hadn't used it when I could fly, so I wasn't sure. Anyway, let me just send my usual mount, cause I'm like, super confused. I'm like, why is my... And I'm like, oh, that's right, I don't have my mount on. That I usually use, so it looks kind of weird. The Warden's Peon, however that's pronounced. Alright, well I kind of forgot about the whole, like, how did you turn into a, like, from an archer to a bard, so I'm completely lost on how that transition happened, but, yeah. Here we go. I do remember, like, the archer one, though, because it's like, you know, you're like the wards of the Black Shroud, and then someone's like, you're not an elf, you don't know what it means, blah blah blah, so, anyway. Oh, look, it's a Skyrim reference. Passive rain catcher's ability. Yeah, I'm thinking that I will probably not do the crafters and gatherers after this, because it's a long slog getting through all these job quests. I'm like backloaded on like basically everything that's not the monk, so well, not everything. Amongst the only person that's like up to level and like got all their stuff done. Even though my machine is still level 80, I don't have all the job quests done, so I guess the good thing is, like, once I do get, like, through to my DPS classes, it'll be easy to get to 80, because I can just jump on the daily roulets every day. And get them done in a couple of days, like I do with the machinist. Or however long that took. Oh crap, oh, okay. That was weird, it took one attack, I was like, where's my second attack? Wait, am I? Straight. Oh, okay. I forgot how this class works. That's right. The straight headshot has to be like activated or unlocked, or not unlocked, but like don't just get the straight shot. It's like a sometimes thing, unless you use a skill that gets it or whatever. I need guests. I think not outside. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I don't really want to, though. That's the problem. That was level 35, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Man. I already know that text right now. Call me Spooning Bird. That's a reference to a previous Final Fantasy game. Ballad of the Vainglorious Fool. Also, this FC recruitment pitch is like super long in the chat. That's a lot of text. Takes up like the entire thing, dude. It's a bit long for a recruitment pitch. Massacre of Griffin Crossing. Kind of weird, like getting that like old audio of like the quest accepted tone. After like hearing so many different variations of it, it's like, man, I am back in the Realm Reborn content. Super weird. Where am I going? Just follow the arrow, dude. Wait, am I in Volda? I am. Huh. So I can think, all I can think to myself when I'm doing this is like, you know, what would this be like if I didn't have a flying mount? And like, or like, what would this be like if I didn't have the ether crystals all attuned and all that stuff? Like, oh man. In that respect, I'm glad I'm doing it later. I imagine if I would have been doing it in continuity, it wouldn't have been that bad. Or like, I probably already had like some of this stuff to make it not as bad of a jaunt through the realm. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. He threw me off when it died so fast. I was like, what? I was not ready for that. And then it's like, whoops. Targeted something else. And now it's dead. Bard Song Gauge expanded. With the Bard away. Oh, the Vainglorious Fool. standing guard in dead of night, an archer wearying of the sight, drunk on pride and starved of glory, forsook his post to claim victory. 10 score yalms had the archer crept, when shrieks rang out whence his comrades slept. For he was not there to see the knives, nor to ring the bell and save friends' lives. What lesson can we learn from this tale? Okay, good. I was like, I didn't want to answer that because I was kind of just singing along. I didn't really get anything of substance from that. So hold that thought. Oh, team up time. Oh, I think it says escort me. Bouquet of lilies. Okay. Where? Like a destination marker? Oh, there it is. Didn't get the bar today. I have not looked at my skill or my hotbar to see what the new stuff's up, but what else? Wait a minute. Okay, I forgot Vim's Fight is a damage by time thing. It's been a while since I've used this class. I have to look at the previous quest descriptions because I'm kind of like not sure what's going on here as far as like why the dude flaked out and stuff. Okay, it's completely wrong. That's weird. I'm level 50 on Plasma. I'm level 30 on Warrior. Yeah, all these ones have to go from like 30 to 60. Just like, what a... That's quite a bit. Legendary Archer turn Bard. First one charm. the one I just did, right? Yes. So we're getting trained to become best archer there ever was because he was a really good archer back in the day. But then he turned into a bard, but then the whole arrogance thing of like, oh, my songs are so awesome, but they got my friends killed. Okay. Pieces of the past. Sing for me. Oh, I should cut the block. I didn't actually get to see myself perform or do the performance. Oh well. The coil attire. Whoa. Marked on them. Okay, let's see, is at least... It's got like a general direction on that, because, yeah. Okay, where's that? Oh, derp. Alright, got the bar gear now, nice. Or, you know, piece by piece, but still. Yeah, I was kind of annoyed when I didn't get the samurai armor on the samurai job quest. I was like, dude, I thought like the red armor I was seeing people wearing was like the bat set, but I guess maybe you don't get it until Stormblood, or I don't know. I kind of wish to go to the vendors in Kigane to see like what they have for level 60 samurai. See if there's anything included. Also, another thing I like about doing this like over level is like none of the enemies aggro you because you're above that level. So you have to worry about getting messed up by all the different enemies in the area. It's like, haha, I can just walk around and do whatever. Unless I attack them, they're not going to attack me, which is very nice. Wait a sec. Okay. Wait a minute, isn't the fashion reported? I don't know actually. I think it is. I saw something about it. I might go get that done. It's always nice to have more GMP. I mean, not that I like need much more since Make It Rain is really good. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. I was supposed to get my little minion from the event. I guess I'll do that next time at the beginning. Oh well. Requiem for the Fallen. This should be the last Realm Reborn section for this job. I stunned? I don't know, I can't move. That was weird. Alright, get the full set of armor. Bard is up to Reborn. Not a do. Stormblood. Oh man. Alright, before I do that, let me I just got some stuff, I believe, right? Yeah. Let's see what it looks like first. Oh, fancy hat. Who doesn't like a fancy hat? Well, let me sort this. I should probably sort this first. Oh, there's no belt. That's all 45. I'm like, why is this so little? And I'm like, oh, that's right. Derp, derp. Wait, why am I... Why is my character not looking different? Oh, just these. Ooh, that does look a bit bardy though. It just looks very, I don't know. It also looks a bit like a rogue, kind of, sort of. I mean, the hat sells it, but like, I don't know. It looks a bit tacky, honestly. It's like a lot of. It does have like, yeah, rogue, piratey, Jack Sparrow. It's really weird. Like, it does feel like more Limsa Lominsa, like looking at it, even though like the archer is based out of Gridania. Like, I don't really feel like this looks like Gridania. But whatever. On the road again. Change my gear if I do that. I should probably go put it in the thingy. I forgot to do that last time. You could put it in the armoire or whatever. Yeah. I do like the hat, but like besides the hat, the fancy hat, it's not really. The pants and the shoes are. Anyway. Bard's attire. Let's see what the legendary or the second version looks like. Whatever it's called. No, it's on the bottom here. Yeah. I mean, pants are better color at least, I guess. Did not. Not really making the Bard's outfit as much as I was hoping I would, but whatever. Okay, before I do that, let me go put this stuff up and send out my retainer again. Okay. Did I see my retainers up? I didn't know that. Okay. No weapons and what? Okay. Register my brain. Black Shroud. Wait, what? Hold on. I have to say, it looks like it's, I think, okay. Oh, I know what happened. I probably, because it's like, yeah, I was, oh, yeah, wait, what? That's weird. I don't just, hold on. I was like, whatever, the map got zoomed into somehow to like a spot where it shouldn't be. I'm not sure what happened, but whatever. Kick out of here or what? Where again? Oh, that's right. I forget. Oh, derp. I keep forgetting. 70 is Stormwood. Effing 60 is Heaven's Word. So I'm only doing Heaven's Word right now. Anyway. So we're going to Foundation probably. Archery Guild. Yep. Our Archers Guild. Take my leave of you. Wow, there's so many like interiors in this game that like I think this is my first time in this room. Where it's like I didn't even know this door had a room in it, so just man, anyway. Or I always just think it's like neat when, you know, there's, because obviously there's only like so much memory or like so much bandwidth. So obviously to like get around that, you'd have an interior inside a building that like you load into to like make even more stuff. Or like more locations and environments, which is, I just think that's neat. But then like you don't really get to go into them until you get to like a certain point, you know, in the story or like whatever quest you're on. And like you've just been like walking past these doors this entire time. Like, not even knowing they're there, and then, like, when you finally get to, do something where you go inside it, and you're like, oh, this entire time there was a room inside this building I didn't know about. Pretty good. All the XP buffs on everything makes it not that bad. Like, all the well-rested stuff, and just, like, the daily duty roulette stuff. Yeah, there's, like, plenty, very plentiful XP, so it's not much of a grind. And I already got my, machinist to 80, so I got, like, a, permanent armory boost on all my characters whenever I'm doing stuff, so that's nice. But yeah, well, let me get through this dialogue, but all my classes are up to, like, at least 60, so. The problem is, like, all my characters, I focused on leveling, so I haven't done my job quests, so I don't have all my skills, which is what I'm trying to do now. So to go back and do all these job quests that I'm, like, over-leveled on, and then it's just taking a while to do that. Demonstrate your martial prowess. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with my crafters and gatherers, because I leveled those too, but I'm not even doing, like, the job quests on those until I'm done with Shadowbringers, because I haven't really been using them outside of just, like, leveling them, and sometimes gathering and collecting stuff, but it's like, I'll just do that when I'm done with, like, the main story. Because the content for that's not really as good, in my opinion, as just, like, all the dungeons and everything else. I like all the battle stuff I'd rather be doing than, like, all the creating stuff. I'm at the very beginning. I haven't even started it. I'm at this part where you go back to the circus tower, so I haven't even started it. I'm, like, right at the very beginning of it, so I haven't started it. I'm, like, where I could start it, I just haven't done it because I'm trying to get all my job quests for all my characters, because, well, Blue Mage doesn't matter, but, like, that's the only one that's, like, not 60, and then they're all at least 60. So I'm trying to get to, like, like, right now I'm working through my tanks and getting them to 70, and then I can go back through my DPS classes and get them all to 70, and then I'll probably start Shadowbringers before that, just because I feel like DPS isn't that hard to level, because you can just jump in a queue and do fates while you wait for your dungeon. It's just the queues on the DPSers are the worst part, but that's, like, besides that. And then on the, like, my gatherers and crafters, I could probably get my gatherers up to 80, because it's, like, gatherers are easy, but it's, like, I'm not gonna worry about it, because, like I said, there's, like, I'm just gonna focus on my combat classes until I'm done with Shadowbringers, because, like, besides leveling them, I haven't really done much with them that's like, oh, it's just like a palate cleanse thing. It's like, if I feel like I'm getting tired of, like, doing any of this stuff, I'll just jump on a crafter or gather and, like, do stuff with them, but I just gotta get all these job quests up, so let's see, I think all my melee ones are done as far as the job quests. They're, like, up to where they're at. I'm on the Bard right now. I'm behind on, like, basically every class, though. So it's like, every class is behind on their job quests, except for the melee DPS, which I just finished the Samurai the other day, so I'm on the Archer, or Bard, so slowly working through all these. So this is probably my August goal, is to get through all these job quests on all these classes. And then once they're caught up, start Shadowbringers, and then eventually get them to 70. Do the job quests again. And same thing once I get to 80, but that's, you know, whatever. Like, ultimately, I don't, like, I'm not worried about it, because since I got at least, like, I have my Machinist to 80, and then my Monk is, like, my main, and I'm able to start Shadowbringers, and I know I can get through it before Endwalker, so I'm not really too worried about, you know, at least I'll have at least one class ready when Endwalker gets here, but that's, I feel like I'll have enough time between now and November to, like, get a lot of that progress done. It's just, it's like a slow going thing. It's just taking time. So it's like eventually I'll get there, it's just I'm kind of in the middle of it. But because of that, I'm kind of behind on a bunch of the side quest stuff, so I don't have like all the different alliance raids I could have unlocked at this point right now, because I haven't really been focusing on them, or all the different, like, difficulties of all the different dungeons. I've just been like, whatever, I'll just focus on the job quests in the main story and come back to all the side stuff later. It's like, yeah, it's like the stuff I'm focusing on is basically the story, leveling, and job quests, and then triple triad. And like, that's it. So, yes. Go kill Triats. Alright, whatever. Yeah, with the job quest you can just, like, knock them out in a couple hours, so I'm doing, like, one a day, because I don't want to get burnt out on it. Oh, send me a chat. Where's... Oh, on the PSN? Oh, okay, yeah, I have my notifications off, I didn't see it. I'll join. Because I did not see that, because my phone fell asleep, so I didn't have the screen wasn't on.
What's up, Daniel?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'm so confused as to how you managed to get to level 80 without doing Shadowbreaker.
Oh, I just did the daily roulettes every day, and then
I figured
whatever in the challenge log, and then just all that bonus XP.
Gotcha.
On top of the, I still had, like, my road to 70. It already wore off, but I, like, still had it, so that helped too.
Okay. So how'd you like Stormblood's story?
It was good. I loved Heaven's Word more, though. Like, Heaven's Word so far has been my favorite. Stormblood was good,
dude,
but...
you just get ready for fucking Shadowbringers.
Yeah, everybody says Shadowbringers is amazing, so I'm just, like, really...
I like Stormblood. Heaven's Word was really good. I think as of right now, Shadowbringers is, like, my absolute favorite. Did you like that last fucking, that last boss fight for fucking Stormblood?
Yes, that was awesome. Like, the part when you get, like, teleported out, and it's like, what just happened? I was like, what? There were like, the thing I like about Stormblood the most is, like, there's so many cliffhangers. It, like, leaves unresolved, and I was like, I didn't know it was gonna, like, end on a cliffhanger on, like, multiple things. And I was like, what? So now I'm, like, glad I'd have to wait for the next expansion, because I was like, dude, there are so many, like, unleft threads here. Like, you have, like, all the Scions getting sidelined of, like, what the F is happening, of, like, the calling thing. And then you have, like, the flipping stuff with, like, the Asians of, like, okay, well, they're clearly manipulating all of this from, like, the beginning. And it's just like, dude.
Yeah, once you start playing fucking Shadowbringers, man, you're gonna be like, the fuck?
Yeah, it does does such a good job, like, in the Stormblood, like, building into that, because I'm like, dude, I finished that and I immediately wanted to go into it, but I was like, I have all this stuff I need to do, and I'm just like, oh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heaven's Word had a lot of.
It was a good, like,
What's the word I'm looking
self-enclosed, it was like a
for?
self-enclosed expansion
Yeah.
of, like, the payoff was there. It was like, you know, you had,
Stormblood puts you on this fucking cliff edge that makes you go, oh god, what the fuck is about to
yeah,
happen?
there's like so many
And
threads, and it's just like, man, I can't wait. Yes. All the Alamika stuff, that was really good. Like, finally getting, like, that
yeah.
payoff.
Yeah. So what world did you make your character on, Tekken?
Adamantoise?
I think that's on the Primal, I think that's on the Primal thing. Eh. I want to play some more Midgard for a bit. Tribes of Midgard. Yeah, dude, keep at it. Yeah, I was like, you were like, I got my machinist to 80, and I was like, oh nice, how you like it, Shadowbringers? You're like, I haven't started it yet. And I'm like, huh? Wait a minute, I just woke up, this is blowing my fucking mind, what some fun? And then Bryce was like, he probably just did his daily roulettes, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how fast it would go, and then I was like doing them every day, and I was like, this is going pretty fast, and I was like, let me just stay on the machinist and get it to 80.
With class quests in Shadowbringers, it's not like you go back to your trainer. There's a specific set of quests that you do under the, like, blanket of a DPS, a tank, a healer. Well, there's one for magic DPS, and then there's one for melee and, like, the ranged DPS. But it also made sense, because if you look at it from a point, we're not in Eorzea, so why would we go back to Eorzea when we're technically, you know, there, and we just help them work on their shit there. I'm trying to be as vague as I can be right now. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah. And they're really cool, so I think you're gonna get a kick out of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna lurk in your on your stream, so give you an extra viewer, so if other people see you playing it, maybe they'll be like, "Hey, what's this guy doing?" I've been trying to do that the last few days, is just lurk on people that I know's streams. And I was curious to see how you were coming along on Final Fantasy, and I was just like, damn, you're moving. Because what, you started playing back, what, 2 or 3 months ago?
April. Sometime mid-April,
Yeah?
because that's when the PS5 beta was. Because I had the like free standard version on PS4, I just had never played it. And then once like the
And then when
PS5
you got it
beta
on
happened,
PS5, you were
I was
like,
like,
yeah,
there's
fuck
like
yeah, I'll
nothing
try
else to
that.
play, so I was like, whoa, I'll just check this out finally. And then I was like, holy crap.
I also see you're playing on controller there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to convince Bryce here to fucking try mouse and keyboard, so makes life a lot different with that game. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I just lost my Sprout like a couple days ago. So.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, oh, he's a Sprout. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. It is nice to see a lot of people playing 14, though.
That's the cool part too. Is like there's like this resurgence after the whole like Asmongold Gold thing, and like there's a ton of people just and like like you can't even like make an account. Like the queues are so long.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take my cosmetics off real quick before we start. Are we gonna do a 2-man or are we gonna do join randoms? Dude, I was so mad last night, right? I finally got, like after you got off, I played a random game of Saga. And I was in a fucking lobby where everybody was communicating, and there was a dude that was like, okay, what we need to do is we need to get the quarry, we need to get the lumber mill, we need to get the farm going. So we need to prioritize quarry, then the lumber mill, then the farm. I was like, oh shit. And people were doing it. And then for some reason, my character got stuck in place and couldn't move. Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I even had it teleport me. And it still didn't, I still couldn't move. So, I was just a little upset about that. But, Tekken, if you ever need help with shit, shoot me, or you can add Bryce here. I'm sure he'd be more than willing to help you too. Yeah, mine too. I'm just gonna leave that one up because there's no reason for me to cut it down now that I'm not, paying, $400 a month for my bills. It's like $150 a month. So. Yeah, and is he just blown away by it? Oh shit! God damn it.
I think that's the other cool thing about this game is like, since it is like, it's like the skin of like, or like the skeleton of like a Final Fantasy or JRPG, but like with all the MMO trappings. So like, all the like supporting cast as it like grows and grows, and like you get more and more characters, it starts to feel like Suikoden, but like also Final Fantasy because there's so many characters. It's like, oh, this is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. And all the
Biggs
primals.
and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge are a staple.
No. I did the first part with Gilgamesh, that was funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was the best side quest because it was just so silly compared to like everything else. It was just a fun time. And like the battle on the big bridge.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah,
yeah, you have like all that fan service stuff from like the series.
Through Heaven's Word too. So you'll get all that as well. So yeah. I did all that. I did that fight when it was still fresh as fuck, and it was just a blasty blast. Yeah. Okay, so... boy, this game. I'm trying to make sure I don't have to go to the bathroom or anything. I don't feel like I have to go to the bathroom, so let's do this. I just have to I have to stop for a minute because I'm talking about Final Fantasy and I get distracted when I start talking about Final Fantasy with people who just started playing it. I had some guy that came into my work that I knew he was like a WoW head, and he was like, I was like, so what have you been up to? And he's like, oh yeah, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm like, how far are you? And he's like, oh, I just got to Heaven's Word, and I'm like, oh, you're getting to the good shit now. I was like, yeah, A Realm Reborn is good, but A Realm Reborn's like that. Once you get past this, it gets so much better.
Yeah, you have to get over a hump in A Realm Reborn.
Yeah,
because
that hump, because A Realm Reborn has its moments that are really good, especially that fucking very last quest with all the fucking scions in Ul'dah, where you have to run away to fucking get out of fucking Eorzea, and you're in fucking
that was it gets so crazy when they have like that banquet. And like that was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah,
like so many people die. Raubon gets his arm cut off. It's like, why is it happening?
You think Nanamo's dead?
Yeah, you think everybody's dead? It's like, crap, did we just like lose everybody?
And then it's like you slowly realize, yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude. That fucking quest line floored me so hard. I think I was talking to maybe Kazuya when that happened, and I got depressed. Like, I got super fucking depressed when that happened, and I was just like, what the fuck? What? Yeah. Oh, dude, those story chapters are so good. Yeah, that final dungeon, oh, so good. Yeah, but we will try to not talk about the fucking story anymore. Yeah, because it's so hard not to talk about it, and I know you are not a fan of spoilers, Tekken, so yeah. It is good. You will enjoy every fucking absolute minute of it. The fucking dungeons are amazing. The dungeons, I'm gonna warn you now, if you play tank through that, they are testing. Like, if you run DPS, like you got your Machinist 80, if you run DPS through all that shit, it's not so bad, but like, for tank and healer, it is a fucking test. Every dungeon. every trial, you are gonna be put to task, and it is great. Yeah. Did you ever get that to 80, or were you still waiting for me to... Okay. Oh yeah, Conjurer. Now you know how I felt. You know what to expect from the tanks, but you don't know what to expect from yourself. Yeah, probably me or Kazuya. White Mage is just a fucking hardcore healer. It's so nice. Sicarus Trench. That's the quest he's on right now, the Sicarus Trench. The main... Yeah, that's basically very start. Yeah. Oof. Benediction. I think even Scholar has an easier fucking time than Astro and Shadowbringers. Yeah, it bubbles. It gives it gives your party a little bit of cushion every time you throw heals. So I mean, right? Yeah, Summoner is in a weird spot right now. Yep. But you don't have to stay in the party chat, Tekken, while we're playing this, but I figured I wanted to chat with you a little bit about it.
Alright.
Yeah, so if you bail, we're not going to be offended, but I'm still going to watch you stream, so. Bunch of dirty words. Ah, he's got a pupper.
Oh yeah, the mounts, dude. This game, like, cause I'd never played like an MMO really, so like this game kind of just like killed Destiny for me, man. Like, I can never go back.
Well, that's good to know that, you know, that's another person that's never gonna touch Destiny again. Yeah. You're right. Oh, the Ascendant, or not the Ciphers. Oh yeah. Oh, did you already find a swamp? But yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy you're enjoying it, man. It's nice to see more people getting into 14.
Yeah, it has me excited for 16 now since the main guy is like the same director or whatever of 16.
Oh yeah, Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yoshi P. Yeah, Yoshi's really really good at what he does. Like he saved 14. Legitimately,
yeah, I watched a 3-part no-clip documentary about it. It was like, man, I can't believe the game went from like unplayable trash garbage brokenness to like what it is now. It's just like that is like an insane story. It took it's like 10 years later. It's just like so amazing.
I picked up 14 coming out of 11, and like it was so different, dude. Like in 14. There was a lot of, there was so much grinding. That's all it was grinding. And, like, you get to, or 11, I'm sorry, not 14, fucking God, my brain. But, so in 11, it was just grind fest. Like, everything you did, grind. Like, there were no crazy quests to bump your EXP up. It was go out, find a group of people that are around your same level, and level grind off of mobs out in the middle of nowhere. And quests just kind of were there to give you either stuff or for story. Like it was very old school before, EXP grinding quest was a thing, or level grinding through quests. Well, no, see, Korean MMOs had that. Like I said, this was old school, like, before WoW, like, got super big, because 14 or 11 came out either shortly after WoW did or around the same time. So, like, you have so much shit you have to fucking work around and do in 11. Now it's so much more streamlined. They made it so much more streamlined, so it's easier to, what's the word? Get around and do stuff. Yeah. 11's in a good spot. Unfortunately, whatever they were going to announce got canceled, so I'm kind of sad. I was hoping maybe it was going to be some kind of thing going on with 14 where they were going to be either taking the story from Vana'diel and introducing it into Eorzea, which I thought, it could be one of the shards, but it's not, so I don't know. Yeah, but God, I could just fucking nerd out on 14. It's like right now I'm on that stage where it's like, okay, I can take a break for a while and come back to it because I've got the story caught up and,
Yeah, so like that's how it's designed. It's like designed to just like, if you want to just come back when there's actual story content, you can just take a break until then.
Yeah, and you don't have to sit there and grind. I know you'll probably have all the classes to fucking 80 and you'll have all your relic weapons and shit. I mean, I think it's when you finish the story for Shadowbringers, you unlock this really cool area where it's like a fate grind area, but the fates give you like 1,000,000+ XP a fucking completion. And so you level very fast. I don't know if you've done Palace of the Dead or Heaven on High.
I did. I didn't really like them though, because I was like doing them, and I was like, no thanks.
Yeah, Palace of the Dead is it's a thing. I really don't know. Yeah, if you want to like grind a character and you don't want to do a whole lot, Palace of the Dead's a really good way to do it. Palace of the Dead. Good old Copperhell. It's just a EXP grind thing. I don't know what we would call Palace of the Dead either, all other than just grind. I know at some point you want to run Palace of the Dead because I can't remember if you get a mount out of it.
I got.
Yeah, I think if you finish all the floors, you get a mount out of it. Yeah. It's not a cakewalk.
Yeah, I did the first 60 and I got the title, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do the rest.
No, I can't blame you on that. Okay. Oh, my fucking pickaxe broke. And I'm too lazy.
I do like the concept of like 100 floors of a dungeon though. I think Division 2 has something like that where it's like the New York or the Empire State Building thing where it's like 100 floors, but it's like a good concept, but it's like actually playing it, I was like, ooh. I think.
I don't even remember what happened. I don't know if we both lost interest or something. Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude. Nobody's dumping points into the fucking NPCs. Well, except for the blacksmith, apparently. Alright, let me go grab this quest. Oh. Yeah. I'm just fucking saw you on playing. I turned on my Twitch and I was like, Tekken is playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm just like, oh, I have to see how he's doing. And then I saw you doing like class quests, and I'm like, okay, alright, alright, alright. And I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, the part that hooked me was I think it's like when you get to level 30 and get the chocobo, because it's like before then you have to like walk everywhere, and then
Yeah.
like the Ifrit trial, and it's like, dude, that was intense. Or just like
Yeah.
the story moments of like every like time something happens are just so high and so good. It's just like, man, that was awesome, and like it keeps going. It's like just from the like it just like because you're on the MSQ and it's just like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? It's just like, oh, it just keeps going, and then like you go to like Heaven's Word, and that is just such a good expansion because it just that Dragon Song War arc is just so good, and it's just like that was effing amazing, and I was just like, man,
Yep.
that was just ah, that is just
Welcome
so
to
good.
Final Fantasy XIV, and it has dug its claws into you, and it now will not let go. Have fun. Yeah, like that is just how it is, man. I try to tell people like, if you're not ready to dedicate some time to that shit, it's gonna make you because it's gonna suck you in, and then you're not gonna know what the fuck to do. You're like, oh. What's your problem? Final Fantasy XIV? Right. Hey, man, I don't know. Maybe we should play, like, no, Brain. We need to take a break. We're getting close to burnout, Brain. Let's not burn out.
Yeah, 'cause I just finished the seasonal quest line in Destiny, and it was just like more of the same of like, oh, it's Savathun, she's behind all this. Oh, maybe we'll find
I
out
mean, I'm
one
still
day.
gonna go play when that expansion drops, so I can, fight, because it's gonna be the Hive. So I'm totally into that. It's just, I was telling Bryce, is like, I kind of like, but I also greatly dislike the way they're doing shit right now, where it's like that weekly basis bullshit.
Yes, seasonal model
And
has been just not good to that game.
yeah, and then they end up fucking screaming at Bungie like, "How dare you! Let me go through all the story." Like, guys, you're doing it to yourselves, so why are you yelling at them? Like, you can't just chill. But Joker, no, man. I just, I'm ready for Destiny to either fix their shit or just plummet down into the hole of no return. And they're starting to just slow fall right now into that hole of no return. And the two games that have come out that are supposed to be competition for them have turned into shit shows.
There have been a lot of failed
Outriders.
Destiny wannabes in its reign.
Outriders was so good. Anthem
I was about to
was
say Anthem,
fucking
dude.
phenomenal.
They could have fixed it.
But they just gave up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, look here, guys. We were really pulling for this. I was hyped as fuck for Anthem because it was really well done.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point with me if it's like a 4-player co-op game, it's like it very much depends on like where it's going and what it's trying to do, or it's just like an automatic red flag of like, I sense too much Destiny in you. Like the Marvel Avengers
Trying
game, I
to
was like, nope, it's a loot wannabe game. I'm not gonna, no, thank you. And then it turned out to be not that great, so I was like, yay, dodged a bullet.
You can't do anything because the servers are so fucked. Dude, nobody could say that Anthem was bad until Endgame. Like, no. Yeah, they gave us something, and they're like, this is what to expect. And then we got in there, and what we expected was not anything like what was put up and offered as the game as a finished product. And it was pretty fucking sad, honestly. I still sit here and go, God, I really wish I could play Anthem because I had a fun time with it. The characters builds, you know, your fucking javelins were super cool, and it just fell apart. No, not really. I don't know. I know there's a couple of people that I've noticed running to the quarry and all that other shit, but... Yeah. Yep. Hey, we got a fucking NPC that's selling the Hellfang rings and the fucking Hellfang crowns in here. But I don't know how the fuck this is turning out. Yeah, I mean, people occasionally are talking, but it's like... Yeah. But yeah. Like I said, Tekken, if you ever need help with anything, like, let me know. I'll try to figure out a way to, like, set up my stuff in my current situation to be able to, like, do Hi, friend!
Yeah, it's funny. I was playing, like all the chat from like randoms is like so funny in this game, and like the party chat, because I was playing, uh, the Labyrinth of the Ancients Alliance raid, and then like when Behemoth was on there, someone's like, "It's the monster from Monster Hunter."
Oh,
That's really funny.
no. It's like that shit, like, the fucking... they stole it from Fortnite shit, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I bet. But, like, Fortnite has done something good for the world of gaming, but then also has really damaged it at the same time. Because people, you know, see these characters that they add in and assume that, oh, these kids are like, oh yeah, they stole it from Fortnite, like Master Chief. Out of all the things, like, kids are like, oh my god, it's the guy from Fortnite. I've actually heard a kid say that. Like, I just... I am gonna die to a basilisk if I don't run, so... Is it leaving you alone? Alright. I'm gonna quick teleport out. Never mind. Yeah, he found me. Yeah, nobody's fucking trying in this world, I can already tell. Because that one world we were in, everybody was like, ooh, the fucking, somebody found the yoke. Just bull rushed it. Like, I see somebody marked the quarry. Grab my shit. Apparently there's a few, there's a group on Facebook that I came across last night because I was looking to see if maybe there was like an LFG for it, you know, like Destiny. And, there is a group on Facebook that's an LFG, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I'm gonna go see if there's maybe like a fan page or whatever on the PlayStation for it. Yeah. I mean, I'd have to just go and do it myself on the PS4, but if I can find a group that, you know, a group of 10 people who are actually going to try to fucking do it, I'll be like, yeah, Bryce, let's get this done. Let's make this bread as it work. That's fine. Right. Yeah, that's why I was trying to find like some kind of LFG system to see if I can find a bunch of people who know what the fuck they're doing or are willing to sit in a voice chat and listen, you know? No, I got you. Don't worry. I think what this one dude is, the Great Bear Easy, like, I think he's doing the same thing, because he's the one that's been working on the quarry, and death. Oh no, I fell down a 2-inch fucking, or I fell 2 feet. My ankle's shattered. Oh, okay. Thanks for running that into me, bud. Appreciate that. So you're working on all your bard quests right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I'm only 60 on most of my classes, so just got to do all the up to Heaven's Word job quests.
Hey, he's doing it the way most people do it. They'll fucking try to keep all their classes within a close proximity of each other, and then right. Sir, could you fucking not? Like, I see people in the chat talking, but it's like, I don't know if it's gonna be, you know... Well, I've seen a few, but it's like, if I got into a group where it was just like, everybody's just fucking, their mics are going off, then maybe there's some fucking saving the group. Oh, we can hit him where he's at.
It's actually funny because I bought the DLC for Final Fantasy VII Remake with Yuffie, but I haven't played it yet.
I hear it's really good, but...
Like, I'll get to it eventually.
The 7 remake, yeah. I think the 7 remake was really good. I had a lot of fun
loved
with it. Yeah. It feels like Crisis Core, doesn't it? Like, super shined up Crisis Core.
I thought it was very remarkable what they did with the battle system of, like, going from ATB to that to, like, still make it feel, like, in that style. Like, you can still, like, pause in between if you want to. and like switch characters and give commands.
Yeah, it was a very good system. I'm happy they did what they did with the game. They kept it in a respectable like system. So
I also like that they like took liberties with the story at the end. It's like you don't know what they're gonna do.
yeah,
it's like what?
Well, they said that they one of the big things about the remake that they are enjoying is they can take a lot of the things that they couldn't put in the original game and added it, you know.
So they pulled a George Lucas.
Oh God! Right.
Well, originally what we would have done if we had the technology.
Yeah.
I find the George Lucas stuff like even funnier just because like of all the like sequel trilogy. Like I am in that boat of like I despise the sequel trilogy. Like I like Force Awakens, but Last Jedi makes me rage, and like Rise of Skywalker is just like an ending that they had to like do. So it's like, you know, but I find it like funny in hindsight of like all the crap people gave George Lucas like for the prequels, and then like what happened with the sequel trilogy and like the rage from like, oh Abrams, Ryan Johnson, ah. It's like the same thing. It's like
It's
like give it back to George Lucas now.
Oh really? Nice. I have the ability to shut my brain off and watch movies and just enjoy them for what they are. And like a lot of my friends hate that I can do that and they can't. Like I've really don't understand how people, you know, can't just shut off and watch something. Because like I knew that it was probably gonna be questionable for the new movies, but like, oh, I unlocked Seer 2. What the fuck? Oh, well, I might fucking see what it does. That's true. But, yeah, like, I watched all of the new Star Wars movies, and I liked them for what they were visually, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's pretty cool, you know? They did all this really cool shit. But at the same time, I'm like, what the absolute fuck are you doing? Because, you know, this is not the, like, you guys could have just went with the canonical fucking expanded universe that they made in the books and continued it. Or you could have asked George Lucas what he was planning to do with the next 3 movies, and now they're pulling George Lucas back in to write the next 3 fucking movies. Like, The Mandalorian is amazing. Rogue One was really
Rogue
cool.
One is my new favorite. Just, I love that movie so much. Cause like I was like skeptical and I didn't know what to expect, and I was like, dude, that was such a good movie.
Fucking, you know, I think one of the biggest problems was like the nerds, the celebrity nerds that were out there, right? Patton Oswalt, to be specific, fuck that guy. Absolutely hate him.
Why do you hate him?
Because of the shit he did to the prequels. He was the one that came out, you know, and was like, yeah, you know, you want to watch, you like Darth Vader? Well, here he is as a little kid. Oh. You know, he just talked so much shit on the prequels. And it's like, it just was sad. Because he fucked a lot of people. He fucked a lot of shit out on the Star Wars universe because he had such a strong opinion about how much he hated it, and he just spread it as hard as he could, and people just flocked to his opinions. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. Stop. You're literally alienating people from something that should be appreciated, because the prequels were fucking masterpieces. And now people are realizing that.
Yeah, I think that's also an interesting thing, is like how now like the prequels are revered.
Yeah, they're like
so much hate.
Revered now. Like,
I think the thing is like they had to like fill in a lot of blanks though to like add to the universe with like the Clone Wars show and stuff. And now it's like even more enjoyable to like go in and see like all the like missing, like you can fill in the blanks with like the stuff they didn't have before, like when it was made. And it looks a lot better.
And it's nice. And people are now starting to be like, oh yeah, no. Look at this. Oh, I know. Oh, good. 50% chance to play Super Bowl winning. Here's game of takes upon a doom Super World Tree of the World Tree. Playing time is a combo of ads. The higher the series level, the more enjoyment of fucking series. But like, that was one thing that just irked the ever-living fuck out of me. And apparently, Patton Oswalt was here in Wichita at some point. When I worked at the Walmart at Kellogg, or on West Kellogg. And like, I guess one of my coworkers came up to me from the electronics section, because he was in the electronics section for something, and was like, hey, so how do you feel about Patton Oswalt? And I was like, I fucking hate his existence. And they're like, why? And I'm like, I hate his fucking existence because of what he's done to the public when it comes to the Star Wars prequel movies, because he treated them so unfairly and talked so much shit on them for no fucking reason other than, I'm guessing, he just wants the fucking attention or whatever. Apparently he was in the next aisle over and heard me, because the guy was like, the guy knew who he was, and he's like, oh, you might know somebody that likes you, you should give me a second, and thought I liked him, and I fucking hated him. I hated him. He heard every single fucking word I said. I guess the guy walked around the corner, and he had like this sad look on his face and just walked off. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, good, get that fuck out of here, what he told me. I was like, I said what I said, and I shall not change it. I don't know, man. I do not like the man. We all need to stand together and really fucking boost. Back then, especially, we all nerds needed to stand together and boost everything.
Alright.
Oh. Talking to your mom or dad?
Yeah, my grandma.
That's right, you're living with your grandma right now.
Yeah, I live with
so,
my grandparents.
Have you gone back to working again, or
no.
Are you still just chilling?
I will probably have to at some point. Like, eventually, just not yet.
You still got plenty of money sitting in your savings to hold you out? That's good. I mean, fuck, you worked for years there at Walmart. I still find it funny the first time I met you in person. Hey, Chris. Huh? Who the fuck is this guy? Hey, it's Bon. Oh! Yeah, hey, how's it going? I think that was when I was working there for the remodel shit. Wasn't it?
Could have been.
I think so. Yeah, I think it was during the remodel, and I asked, you know, Big Chris if I should like bug you, and he's like, I mean, it's probably gonna be awkward as shit, but go for it. remember if I called you Chris or Tekken. Regardless, it was still fucking hilarious, and I still feel bad because I was like, yeah, I probably made that really fucking awkward for him, and he's at work, so he couldn't just bail out, because if I was a customer, he'd have to be like, yeah, so... what's up? But no. It's good that you're still in a comfortable spot where you don't have to go back to work and you can enjoy your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this a lot when I don't have it.
Yeah, I wish I was as smart as you and just saved up a fuck ton of money over my life, because I wouldn't have been in such a shitty situation.
Well, it sucks because like I was going to move and then the pandemic happened, so I just like it just like shut everything down and just like ruined that plan. So it's like I'm still in Wichita. Oh, yeah.
So where were you gonna move?
Well, I'm trying to like go north or like get like look at my options for getting into Canada, but then like I have like a couple friends that live there, but you have to like live there for 3 years or something before you can like apply for citizenship. So it's like I need to like get a job there first. And like the border opens up on like August 9th, but I'm just gonna like wait a bit and see what happens.
I would say if you can get the fuck out, get the fuck out. And then if you get comfortable enough up there where you don't have to worry about shit, I know, like, I might try to get the fuck out of this country, too. Oh, like, hey, Tegan, can I live with you for, like, a few years and then get my citizenship and then go off on my own? Like, I know my D&D group, one of the guys, I guess his family owns, like, this huge plot of land in fucking Canada. And he's got the deed for it, and we were all talking about bailing out here and going up to Canada and getting everything set up and like get like a patch of land that we can just make a small town on and just live out there. But that's gonna be a fun time. And then we'd live there for 3 years and then be like, hey, yeah, we're citizens now. Fuck you.
Yeah, because one of my friends is like joking with me that I can like go and like live in his basement or whatever, and I'm like, okay.
You're gonna be a basement troll. Yeah.
But he has like a wife and 2 daughters, so it's like, okay, sure.
You sure you want me to live in your basement? Like, is that really something you're willing to let me do, or is that you just jokingly like saying, yeah, you can come on up to Canada?
Probably help me find a job though, because that's like, cause it's just like so annoying. So I'm just like, like can I just like why does it have to be so hard to do this?
Yeah, why can't I just move out of the country?
Or like pay a fee or something.
Yeah. And then if you denounce your fucking citizenship to America, they fucking try to screw you for the rest of your life, and it's like, god damn it. So you'd want to apply for a dual citizenship, so you're not dealing with the crap in America, and if you don't have any property there, you don't have to pay any taxes or anything, but still, like, it's such a fucking nightmare, dude.
Yeah, so you have to be like a student, employed, or have like family somehow, or like a spouse or something, so it's just like, ugh.
There you go, Tekken. Just go out there and get married.
I was thinking about that. I was like, is it worth it?
just find somebody that you know that just up there. It's like, hey, do you care if you marry this guy for 3 years? You could be like, do a prenup, and then after 3 years, just say you're divorced, and then he's a citizen. Like, oh. Oh, who knows? Maybe you'll end up enjoying that person's company in time. Never know. I mean,
I should look into that.
Chris, his relationship's interesting. I never thought he'd be in a relationship the way he always talked. Like, I don't know if you met her, God, what's her name? Michaela? She worked at Walmart with
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And the few times I interacted with her, she seemed like a very pleasant person, you know? And I'm just like, but I guess he cut everybody out of his life from what his brother was saying. He, like, cut everything, or cut all ties and just started a new life from what I heard. I don't know if you still talk to him occasionally.
Have not.
Yeah. I see him on, like, when I boot up my Xbox, I see him on stuff from time to time, but, like, he hasn't unfriended me, so I'm thinking maybe it's just we're not, like, constantly interacting with each other, so he doesn't, like, hey, what's up? But I don't know. I do not understand what's going on with that situation. Because I know he got comfortable, he moved into a new place, and blah, 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 but... Yeah. Hey, what's up? Alright, let me go to the bathroom before we do that then. I was sitting here... Hey, I was talking to Tekken about fun shit, alright? Fuck off. I'll be back. Okay, Bryce, I'll be back. Shut up. Shut up. I'll be right... Bryce, I will be right back. I'll accept it. Hurry up, send me the invite. Alright, I will be right back. See? Jesus. It didn't take me that long. I am playing a seer this run through. Yeah, it is fucking nuts. We can run the fucking lightning axe to throw extra heals out. Yeah, I basically am gonna go down straight down the middle, and then I'm gonna go down to the stun the enemies in the ceiling radius, and then I'm gonna go up to the. Oh yeah, shit. Did you want to chill on the party, or did you want to bounce out so you could focus on your story?
Oh, I'm only gonna be on for like another half hour, so I can just stay here.
Oh, okay, cool. Didn't know if it was gonna like bug you that we're sitting here constantly talking. So, oh, that's right. I have to go to ease. There it is. Right. Hola, Eddie. What's up? Yeah, fucking glass is ridiculous. Okay, so how well it fucking functions? Yeah. Guess I'll go ahead and put the Einherjar stuff on. Back on because it looks pretty dope. No, you're good. Take your time. Sounds like he's in a better place today. Good. All right. I think. Where do you get that rune from? Okay. Get the quarry? Okay, so hunt for barriers. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, and everything that was cool was like with the Endwalker stuff, and they showed like the moon or whatever. I want to say it was in Heaven's Word, or at like the post Realm Reborn stuff. It's like you see like the Ascian on the moon, and I'm like, man, they've been hinting at this for this long. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. There's so much shit that happens in Shadowbringers that makes that feel like it makes a lot more sense, or the theories that start popping around in your head about how Endwalker's gonna go. It's nuts. Like, you're gonna finish Shadowbringers and you're just like, oh my god, this could happen, or oh my god, this could happen. Like, the theory I have right now is apparently very well shared with a lot of people, so, but I'm not gonna divulge into it until you finish Shadowbringers.
I like how they use the same character model in all the trailers of like that same human character, like from like the beginning to like now. It's like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Viking Hoarder. Nice. Yeah, I've always liked how they never like change it up. It's just like, here's the generic human that does everything. That's supposed to represent the warrior of light. You know. obviously we're not saying that, you know, that's the only canonical war light or
Yeah, 'cause there's that part in the opening for Shadowbringers when he has like that flashback of like all the previous cutscenes, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think they didn't do a lot of that with Endwalker, which I think was good. Because they know a lot of people are just now starting to bounce over to 14 from other games, and so they're like, oh yeah, we don't want to spoil shit for people, so let's not. So the Endwalker or the Shadowbringers trailer was crazy, and the Endwalker one was kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually cool because like they have like a dragon and like some elf character, and I'm like, who's that? But then like I play through and I'm like, oh, it's Estinian without his helmet. And I thought that was cool. I was like, who's that person? And I played through and I was like, oh,
Estinian.
That's who it was.
God, man, Estinian is just a fucking badass.
Yes.
God, he's such a badass motherfucker. And he gets even more badass and fucking... Oh. God, I want to talk about it, but I can't.
Yeah, when he takes out that cannon in Stormblood, that was pretty cool.
Oh, right? Dude, you're gonna have so much shit in post Shadowbringers. It's just gonna get you so goddamn hyped. Oh. Fucking, what's the name of that dungeon, Bryce? I keep forgetting. The last dungeon for Shadowbringers. Pagelthin. Oh my god, Pagelthin. Just, oh god. Shut up. Just shut up. Oh my god, my brain.
Yeah, I really liked how they tied in the Crystal Tower to like, you know, like the actual Final Fantasy III stuff, because like it has like the same music, like when you go in there.
Yeah, so you're gonna notice that that's a theme. If you start doing all the Alliance raids, there's an overall theme from an older Final Fantasy game. So like in in Stormblood, there's a dungeon that's based off of Final Fantasy XII. It's fucking cool. Like, Fran shows up, I think. I can't remember her name. But I can't remember how you started. I think it's the airship dock in God, Kugane. Yeah, I think it's in... Yeah, the Alliance raid. What's the name of that Alliance raid? Yeah, the Lost City of Rabanastre is based off of Final Fantasy XII.
Yeah, and like sometimes I'll see people with, like minions of like the little Final Fantasy characters. I think that's pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first 6. I think 1, 2, and 3 are out now or soon, or you can pre-order the first 3.
Are they remastering them as like a pixel version of it, or are they doing like a full-on... Dude, that's awesome. That is... No, you're good. Yeah, I think... Dude, Tekken, you know me. Like, Dead Space Remastered... I'm fucking hyped, dude. I am unbelievably hyped right now for that. Bryce, over here on me, come grab your materials. I found a barricade. It's right next to a teleport point. Yeah, you see the point that I'm talking about, though? Just go down to the ramp right next to it, and there's materials on the ground. Like, I'm... I was sitting here listening to this guy talk about Dead Space, right? And, like, he was saying that, you know, Dead Space brought the fucking survival horror genre to, like, a new fucking level and set a fucking, you know, precedent. It set a fucking, like, just a bar to get to and, you know, get or try to fucking go over that. But Dead Space 1 just did some shit, man. I don't even know. Hey, Bryce, how about you go fuck yourself, you know? Dude, I am... No, not at all. We're just being sarcastic to each other. Like, I don't know, dude. Dead Space is... Oh, wow. Dead Space is my favorite game series, and it forever will be. I accept 3, but... Yeah, I accept 3. Because the story was still good, the gameplay was...
Yeah, like I remember when Dead Space 2 came out and they're like, we're gonna make it even scarier, and like I never played it because of that.
It's good, dude. Like, it's so good. At some point, Fuck yeah!
But yeah, Dead Space 1 is a classic for sure.
Oh yeah. Good. Yeah, how are you? That's more important. Yep. Do what you need to do to better yourself. I'll be here. Oh, God. Yeah. Yup, gotta do her own personal journey and fucking heal herself before she can really fucking do anything about it. I'll take it if you don't want it, Bryce. Okay, I got the same thing, that's what I was thinking. Well, they're not used to it. Okay, coming. They're not used to people being loving and caring anymore in this world. They're used to that, oh, well, men only want one fucking thing mentality, and then they find out that, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm just putting souls into it. Okay. Lumber mill starting, so. Do you have 2 wolf teeth? And I also need 2 silver so I can make my tier 3 axe. Yeah, everybody needs to just keep it fucking real. Like, I don't understand why people nowadays... Like, I was having a conversation with my coworker, which I never thought I would have a conversation with her about anything, because I don't really get along with her too much, because her personality is very clashing with mine. But we were sitting there having a conversation, and I was like, you know, what the fucking world needs is for people to just start fucking taking accountability for their fucking actions. And she's like, yeah, absolutely, but that's that's something that's not gonna fucking happen because people are so stuck up on themselves that, you know, they believe that they can't do anything wrong, and it's just depressing, you know, like, just admit it, you fucked up, move on with your life, you know, and if you lose friends because you fucked up, you lose friends, but at least you're going out with the conscience, you know, with your conscience being clear that you owned up to your mistakes. But nobody wants to do that shit anymore. Everybody wants to be in the right, and it's just sad. You know, right. Hey, Bryce, have we found a swamp? Going west. Yeah, and you know, if it's really the way it says it is, and she needs to go fucking do some soul searching, you know, she'll turn around, she'll come back around, because that's how people are. Like, you know, I don't really talk to Hope anymore because, you know, it was that whole, the relationship was a polyamorous thing, and I was the second person to get stepped in. I was the second person to step in because person A wasn't very into doing a lot of specific things, and I kind of stepped in and filled that void. When we moved apart, you know, she moved home, and she's super happy and comfortable there, and I'm not going to try to fight her to, you know, get out of her comfort zone. And she keeps saying that she'd love to live with me again, but it's like, well, that's fine, but when we move in together, we gotta be both on our fucking shit. But honestly, at this point, I think if I can continue living with Raven and Andrew, I'm just gonna fucking do it. Because I feel... what's the word? I feel a lot happier in the situation that I'm in, because I get to come home and have friends to fucking hang out with. Like, if I lived with, like, you and Bryce, for instance, I'd come home and we'd all just fucking cut up, you know, and have a good time. That's what we do. Like, I get home, and there's a lot of times you can ask Bryce, I'm like, yeah, I'll be home, you know, here soon. And then I'll get home, and then, like, Raven will be in the living room, or Andrew will be in the living room, and then we start talking about stuff, and then I completely lose track of time because it's nice to come home and just have people to talk to, like, right there. And you can just unload. Fuck off, Bryce. You know I'm not gonna fucking forget about you. What's the one thing I did, even though I was playing playing Dying Light, was I was always just hitting you up, telling you, like, talking to you about that shit. Or we were sending memes to each other, or we just fucking bullshitting. Like... Tell me to stop doing that, and then I will, and then I'll check out. Ah! Let it go, get your shit together, and then revisit the situation at a later date. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I feel like people fucking assume that, you know, you go, oh, well, you know, I think we need to do this, and you're gonna be like, oh, well, fuck you then, and then just never come back and talk to them. Got a wizard over here, Bryce. In the swamp. Shit. Oh, okay. The fuck you say? I'm gonna put a few souls into the gate. Oh, never mind. You already got the fucking gates starting to be filled up. You just need me to put souls in them? Well, it's got a gate, so... Yep, I will be running this from now on. Oh, everybody's playing Seer now. I guess I can't do that because it's the meta. I already hear it. I already hear it in my fucking head. You son of a bitch. I knew you were gonna do that the moment we started playing Seer. Opening up from the box. Yeah, I do. I need to get my ass to Seer 3. Okay, does this gate need souls? Archer towers? Gotcha. Gotcha. What? Courtney's the last one that you were, like, in kind of a relationship with, right? Ah. Oh, shit. That's right. I remember that now. Yep. Boy, y'all better leave that thing alone. He don't give a fuck. A man after my own heart. Oh my god. I bet I know the situation with you and her is you were being respectful to the fact that she was in a relationship, and she didn't want that. She wanted somebody to probably just dick her down. I feel like that's the situation. If that's what she's doing now... God damn it. God damn it, Eddie. Oh, no, man. Hey, wait a minute. So she did settle, and instead of settling, she should have just broke it off with him and fucking been not a, well, piece of shit in my mind. Because that was a real shitty person kind of fucking mentality. Like, you don't lead somebody on and then fucking get caught and then fucking try to just treat that person like they're a fucking, you know, a psychopath or something. Hey Bryce, do you need to kill a witch? I didn't know what your quest was. No, man. At least you got away from that shit. I know it hurt you for a while, but at least you're better about it. You did all the things that were crucial to development spiritually with her, and she just kind of... Yeah, she probably tried to paint you as something different, and then everybody realized what the fuck was going on. They're like, no, that's not how it works at all. And then you told him, and then... Bryce, did you go down the tree that said, or go down to the point where it said that you have like more health when you're in the village? Okay, well, I'm trying that, and it looks like it does give you a fuck ton of health while you're in the village. Well, I've got the durability, and then I'm gonna go down to, the stun and the greatly reduced revive time, and then whatever I have extra I'll just probably put in like attack speed or something with Blood Moon, so. Go. There's a boss up here, top right. I'm almost got him. Oh shit, it broke the gate. I'm good. I'm handling it, it's just... yeah. No, you gotta take your time. Got a little bit of time, or we're almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just hold out. Hold out. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I dumped everything in my inventory. Why? That's fine. Do you do what you need to do. Get the farm going, and then we'll just focus on pumping the gates out. Yeah. Okay, so you said the lightning axe. My god, an attack speed boost with these fucking axes is gonna be retarded. Yeah, it's unfortunate you can't rip the, rip skills that you've already taken out, but I mean, I'm learning for next time, so it doesn't matter. I'll probably just go down the attack speed tree and then probably take the increase. Yeah, I've got weakening, durability. I'm gonna do the attack speed stuff and then get the thunder efficiency because we're gonna be using thunder a lot and we don't have to worry about that with Jotuns anymore. So, yeah. So the bottom part of the tree is probably just gonna be